Everyone to stick with us versus herd. If it's your first time joining in, hit the subscribe. You're not going to want to miss this day in, day out. 30 minutes before market close, we are live. If you are here right now, say what up. Right now, the S&Ps are up 21, Dow's up 108, NASDAQ up 137. If you haven't yet joined our Discord or our Facebook trading group, links are below in the description. They're free. Connect with traders. It's a good time. It's a good time. See my P&Ls every day. see what we're doing around here. What's going on, Sarah, Jeff, Benito? How we doing this morning? Bright and early. Sun's out, but it snowed and it's cold. Very cold. Drinking some hot coffee here. Trying to get loosened up for the day, trying to get going here. But actually, pretty impressive. Obviously, Netflix kicked it off. One thing that, before we get into everything, just want to say, I'm glad Jack is out and doing okay. He made an appearance at where did he go? He went to some financial conference, I think it was. Appeared. Let's see here. Where was he? He participated in the ceremony of the annual Rural Teach event. So, man-child Jose Red Dust. So glad he's okay. It's crazy. It's crazy to me that I get Jack is a force, but like Alibaba this morning just like exploded. It closed at 250, hit 271. It's up 20 points. It's huge. So it's like up here right now, which it makes sense that it'd be in this area because this is kind of where it was before things with Jack kind of fell apart, but. Just crazy how much influence he has on the stock price, even though he's not the CEO, like he's the founder, but he's not actively participating in Alibaba's day-to-day business functions is all I'm saying. Finally positive on buying sharing for 2 months. Now we're gonna swing the nice. Glad it worked out, man. Glad it worked out. Netflix. So we got a couple things going on today. As you guys probably know, Netflix is ripping. They had 8.5 million new subscribers. They got upgrades. They got everything. So. Just to be aware, probably not a good idea, to short them. So for Netflix, Ariana, what's going on? Netflix, it has, it's not out of the woods yet. Really, for 6 months, it's been peeing 580, 570. To 470, 480. It's been peeing, so it could get rejected here. It could. It does have a really good catalyst. But I've seen Netflix on earnings before have huge gap ups and then just fade the whole day. I've seen it drop and then go into positive territory. Like Netflix is a wild stock, especially for earnings. That's why I exited my position because I had a position on Netflix. I only made like $7 profit, but I'm like, honestly, $7 is better than losing $400, on and being stupid holding through earnings now. Now, if you did, you were definitely rewarded. You're definitely rewarded. Great chart setup. I just didn't know. Last quarter was pretty bad for Netflix. It dropped, a few points here. Nothing huge on the chart, but last quarter, the previous quarter wasn't great. DKNG and Penn, yeah, they got upgraded. DKNG, so it's funny. DKNG was downgraded yesterday. I I actually, let me show you. I bought the, let's see what I have here. Let me pull this up for you. So DKNG, I actually bought the 50 call yesterday. So they're going to be opening Barstool Sportsbook. DraftKings going to be opening up in Michigan. That's what I was trading, and it's like the same day that news came out, like that morning, DraftKings was downgraded. It dropped. I bought in. The news came out, and it didn't really do anything for DraftKings, but it's being pumped up now. Penn, yesterday, it did react nicely to the news. It had a really nice pivot. So, like I was saying yesterday or last night in my video, was Penn moves a lot better than DraftKings. You know, I've been trading both. DraftKings seems to be stuck. Like Penn, as you can see the chart, much cleaner to the upside. DraftKings is kind of stuck at like 55. Can it break out? I mean, absolutely it could. I think it wants to, but the question is when. So when you're trading options, you want to know when it's going to do that. And it could be today, could be next week, could be tomorrow, could be a year from now. You know, like, so that's the thing. Like, it looks like it's set up to really squeeze to the upside. Nice consolidation in here, but it hasn't done it yet. So we wait. We wait. Last thing, let's give people more money. Yo, Jack, what's going on? Check SLGG. SLGG. Let's see what we got going on here. SLGG. Yeah, looks like looks kind of similar to AMC. You know, nice consolidation around the twos, pushing up here. We'll see if we can push up. I mean, there's definitely some resistance in here, so I'd be careful. AMC is actually moving up pre-market here, and I don't know if that's gonna stick or not. I did sell naked puts at the 3 strike. I did get like 70 cents each for them, which was super, super rich for a little penny stock. So I went in a little bit. I mean, worst case, I guess AMC goes to 0 and I lose a few $100, you know. So I mean, I guess we'll see. I'm guessing before it goes to 0, it's gonna go to 4. You know, like, so if I get a major pop on AMC today, I'm gonna try to close my position on AMC. You know, I'm selling the 3 strike naked puts right now in AMC, which, I mean, got a pretty nice credit for it. Implied volatility pretty high, 200%. So, you know, I went in there. Now, couple things just want to cover real quick. One last earnings trade. Morgan Stanley reported 51% increase in profit, which is huge. $1.81 a share versus $1.27 a share, huge. So really the only banks that didn't do well were Bank of America and I think Wells Fargo. Everyone else, you know, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley made it through the fire. I mean, relatively good. I mean, they firm produced a very strong quarter and record full year results with excellent performance across all 3 businesses and geographies. So, I mean, looking good. How to grow a small account? I mean, really, I think you just need to trade small and trade consistently, you know, and then start scaling it up. You know, start with some spreads, start with some credit spreads, debit spreads, and then, you know, start branching out to, you know, selling some iron condors, stuff like that. Just kind of go slow and low. Everyone with like a $500 account, $200 account, or whatever the case is, like they just go all into like whatever meme stock, and then they get blown up. Like the best thing to do, just trade spreads, trade consistently, trade small, $20 here, $20 here, $50 here. It adds up. I mean, like for me, I just trade consistently and day in, day out, you know, it's producing, you know, results. So you just learn to trade consistently. You don't have to trade big to make money in the stock market. Just consistency is key, and not getting your losses out of control. Like making sure your losses are in check. If you're making money, but your losses are out of control, you're gonna have a very rough time. Yo, Matt, what's going on? So, for me this morning, I am in DraftKings, obviously. Now Tesla got like major upgrades this morning. Like everybody this morning decided to wake up and like, you know what? We're going to upgrade Tesla. And that's exactly what they did. So they're like, I don't know if it's going to break out of here right now. It's at 857. I don't know if it's going to break out of this right in here. I mean, it's if you pull it up, I mean, it's definitely flagging, bull flag, but like, is it enough? Is it enough? We'll see. Can you rant about Costco and Lulu so I don't feel alone? So Lululemon, I mean, Lululemon's costing me a bag, but Lululemon also always costs me a bag before it like kind of comes back. Now Lululemon, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for my call. Now the good news is I have time on it. I'm in the 350 February call. Everything was fine until we dropped down in here. The reason why I didn't sell is because it's been holding right in here. It's been holding, just kind of chilling. So I think that this area will hold. I think it will bounce back up to at least, I think it will probably test the 50 or the 10-day moving average is my goal here. I'm not looking for it to break 370, 380 or anything like that. Right now, I'm looking for it to revisit this zone in here, which is the 350, 355 on Lululemon. Costco, I used to trade Costco so much. Like I used to trade it every week, or at least 2 or 3, 4 times a month. But then it ran like this and I wasn't sure how to value it. And now it's just like kind of all over the place. So I'm not really sure about Costco, man. To be honest with you, I've been staying away from Costco. I just thought it went up too much. And I think there was a lot of hype in it. So I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. Lulu and I used to be besties. I'm about to break up with her. Lululemon's been good to me, but to be honest with you, like Lululemon is the type of stock that's gonna push you to your limits, like every time. AMD too. Like AMD for an $80, $90 stock, I mean, it moves a ton. I mean, in the last 4 days, it moved from 99 down to 80, like a $10, $12 move on a $80, $90 stock, which is, that's big. That's big. Now, I do think it's going to try to push back up to like 94, 95. I'm currently positioned for that, so I'm just kind of playing the waiting game right now on Lululemon. Workhorse, let me see, is Workhorse and Neo moving this morning? Workhorse is moving a little bit here, gapping up a little bit. Neo, should have bought that dip. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about buying the dip on Neo at like 57 yesterday. And I'm like, it's kind of risky. So I went into Workhorse instead. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to catch it. I mean, it looks like it's going to double bottom right here. Looks like it was going to double bottom right in here, which it tapped it, ripped back up. Netflix upgraded to 1,000. Upgrade, like downgrade everything and then upgrade everything, and then that's how you make money. The bad news is like kind of timing it right, I guess the way to time it would be buy the downgrade, sell the upgrade. You know what I mean? Well, Tom, Netflix had earnings last night. Going into tomorrow, I mean, the only real catalyst today we have Biden's inauguration, which I don't think they did say he's going to be signing 15 executive orders on day one. Now, I didn't have a chance to go through that, so I don't know if those are market impacting or not. That's the only thing that I think could impact the market is with Biden's executive orders day one as president. Like, are those going to impact the market? Right now, the market obviously is not thinking it's going to be an issue right now. I mean, NASDAQ, Dow, S&Ps are all up pretty decent right now. But going into tonight, We do have United Airlines tomorrow, Citrix, Intel, IBM tomorrow afternoon. And then, we get into the thick of it when we get into like Amazon, Microsoft, AMD earnings, stuff like that. So these guys are going to be coming to play. We just had to warm up this week with Netflix, some of the banks. Tech is going to be coming in hot next week. So a lot of catalysts to trade. You don't have to go all in, Man, ARK is actually, I was thinking about buying more ARK 2 yesterday when it was dipping down, consolidating. I didn't. Definitely wish I did. The thing about like FOMO is just really trying to, the best way to fight FOMO is just knowing that you have the ability to make money regardless if you miss the trade. You know what I mean? And I think that's why most people have FOMO. Most people have FOMO because they saw an opportunity, they didn't take it, but they're not confident enough to do that again. So until you kind of build your confidence and your track record, your win rate, and that you can do this, and like for me, sure, I missed ARK, I missed Neo. However, I got in DraftKings. You can't catch them all, so just be patient. It's okay. Here you go, Sarah. If you need it, screenshot. Zoom in for you a little bit there. Zoom in for you so you can see. But all right. So what stacks you guys want to look at? Kind of went over what I was looking at. Man, yeah, ARK is just ripping. Yo, what's Square? Square cost me a little bit of money too yesterday on that drop. Square's coming back. Square could be pushing. So when an OnlyFans IPO coming, I don't know when an OnlyFans IPO is coming, but I'm like, they're definitely not struggling. When's OnlyFans IPO? Oh man, Roku. I mean, so Roku is, I guess, it came out to be the #1 streaming platform. It was announced yesterday that they're the top platform that people watch things on. It's just out of here. I mean, Roku is. I mean, I think that we're gonna have some strong pullbacks, but I mean, like this market, it's like insanity, like this is just too much. The stock went from $58 to $400 and now $40. I mean, was it undervalued before, or is it just overvalued now, or is it priced correctly? I mean, I think that's where, like, investors, like if you're a value investor, like as a trader, you don't really care about value, right? But as an investor, like for me, if I'm buying long-term shares, I'm kind of thinking to myself, do I want to buy Roku? But that was the same question you asked yourself. Do you want to buy Roku at $250? Do you want to buy Roku at $350? Now Roku's at $450. What do you guys think? Is this just like, I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Yo, Luke, what's going on? Yeah, man, I saw Oliver. I saw everyone upgrading Tesla this morning. Tesla, I mean, I don't know. Too much hype, maybe. I don't know, but I think Tesla's gonna be really good in the future. And that's the way it's being priced in now. Roku, I don't really understand. Tesla, I understand why it's priced the way it's priced. Roku, I don't know. 400. I guess you just buy the dips and you hold on. You don't get wrecked. I mean, what's the implied volatility is relatively low in here. Earnings February 11th until February 11th. So I think earnings is going to be an interesting time. Last earnings kind of set them up right. Earnings before that, I mean, didn't really do anything. The earnings before that down here didn't really do anything. Earnings before that didn't really do anything. So it's kind of interesting. Peloton dip buy. I mean, Peloton got away from. I mean, I made some money when it climbed up on Peloton. When we ripped up here, this is where I made some money right in here. But like, this whole chop fest is definitely scary. I mean, you can see here up, down, it's going down, then we're going up, then we're going way up, and now we're, you know, for me, it's a little bit too choppy. If anything, on the down days, you know, sell some credit put spreads. Hopefully, like 140, 150, 130 area. 130 area would probably be safer. But right now, it looks like Peloton is going to be moving big for the foreseeable future. As you can tell with the ranges it's trading in right now, is trading in some very wide ranges on the daily. You know, this week it's supposed to move $8, next week $14. So I mean, for $150 stock, it's been moving 10 points a day, 15 points a day. I mean, that's big. That's big. Lululemon has gotten decimated the whole year with higher sales every month. Well, tell some people to buy the stock. Like, it's Lululemon is struggling. Riot. Now, Riot, I think just like the thing about Riot, I don't know. Like, and this was the same thing like back in 2017, 2018. Like, I think this is just a byproduct of crypto. I don't think people actually really care about the company. You know, like it's the same thing happened in 2017, 2018 when Bitcoin, everything was getting pumped to infinity. Riot was, let's look at the, you know, same exact situation here. I mean, look at this. It went all the way up from $3 up to 46. Then it came down to 51 cents as of, you know, 2020, and then ripped up to $25. So I think this is a byproduct of crypto. I think it's too much. I mean, as you can see what happened last time, it didn't end well. Now, not saying you can't make money, not saying it can't go higher, but you're playing a very, very dangerous game here. Very dangerous game. And for me to be consistent, like, I try to avoid these type of charts. Now, can I sell premium on those? Like, maybe I can. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, collecting $2 a premium on a 18-19 strike, I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. You know what I mean? If you collect $2 on $19 strike, that means your cost average is $17. Bad news is if you have to hold that $17, not great. Maybe you want to lower your cost basis. You know, I mean, maybe sell the 18. Maybe sell the 18. I mean, actually, maybe I'll sell some premium here. Maybe sell some puts. Not that I want to get long it, but I think these puts are going to get fried before it comes on down. You know, but right now, I guess you just want to ride the wave. You know. Maybe I will sell some puts in Riot. You know, maybe I'll sell some premium to people. MARA Marathon. I mean, definitely bull flagging here. It's come down to 21. So I mean, if it really breaks this level, like if it breaks 20, it's gonna be in trouble. Now, could it come down here to flush people out and rip back up? Absolutely. But right now, again, like, it's dangerous. I mean, you can accumulate a position if you want, but you don't know if you're going to get the flush in here. Like, there's some big gaps in here that need to get filled. XPEV. Let's see here. Yeah, XPEV. I think obviously had some nice consolidation here, like 40, 45, pushing up above this resistance here. I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, obviously, I think with Tesla upgrades and stuff like that, you know, Neo, XPEV, Workhorse probably going to be a a byproduct of that. And DM. I don't know why my dog is going nuts. and DM here. Let's see. Yeah, and then DM. I mean, this thing is moving too. Yeah, I mean, it seems like every stock chart looks the same. You know what I mean? Just, I mean, I guess we're gonna buy the dips until the dips don't work. You know what I mean? Biden is going to drive up to the inauguration in a Tesla. Is he? I don't think he is. Is he? I don't think he is. He's probably taking like the Cadillac. Oh, ARK bought NNDM. ARK's buying everything. ARK bought Salesforce yesterday. I don't know if CRM's doing anything though. Oh, Salesforce is doing something. Salesforce is making some major moves here, but it needs to get out of this area. It just needs to get out of here. Man. All right, market's opening up in 2 minutes. We have the S&P's up 23, Dow's up 109, NASDAQ up 151. Yo, what's going on, Ben? Kathy Wood got a minus. Or she just got a lot of cash to throw into these things. I mean, yeah, CRM. Crazy. Yeah, Tesla's like ARK's main holding in like everything. You know? So I'm just waiting for market open here to kind of see what happens. I'm gonna try to take some profits in DraftKings would be nice. Man, CRM is ripping. Whoever bought CRMs yesterday is looking good. It is getting. ARKG just hit 52-week high. Yeah, I mean they hit 52-week highs like every other day. What's Square doing? Square's looking good. Square now hopefully it doesn't flush like it did yesterday. Yesterday Square had the gap up and flush. Let's see what AMD is doing. AMD pumping above 90 again, so that's a good sign. That's good. Let's see Amazon. What's Amazon? Amazon's up 60 points. It's pretty healthy. Still, I mean, I think this earnings. I mean, hopefully this earnings. Last earnings didn't break them out of the range. Hopefully this earnings breaks them out of this range because they just been stuck here. When the markets dip, ARK F will be better to short than SPY. I agree. Maybe the word Tesla will soon become a verb. All right, pushing up here at market open. All right, let's try to close out DraftKings real quick. See if we can get out of that. DraftKings dropping quick, of course. Bunch of sellers like myself. All right, well, I'll wait. So overall P&L today, this morning, it's good, but it's not like amazing because I still need to make some money back in AMD here. Need to make some money back in Square, which Square is starting to come back. Need to make some money back in Lululemon. So Square, Lululemon, AMD is what I am looking to offset here. That is what I'm looking to offset. So we'll see what today brings. I mean, I'm not too confident in Lululemon, to be honest with you. But right now the market is open. S&Ps are up 21, Dow's up 90, Nasdaq up 141. So P&L today up a few $100, but need to kind of see what it's gonna do. DraftKings, I mean, they sold that off the first minute. I guess I wasn't quick enough. Probably should have put an order in, to be honest with you. Someone probably would have nabbed it at open, but wasn't quick enough. AMC actually is paying out a little bit, up 10% on that position. Yeah, we'll see. Man, Apple is pushing up to 130 right now. Tesla, they hit the sell button on Tesla at open here. Go take care, Luke. Yeah, Tesla's getting sold. Let's see here, Amazon. Yeah, Amazon is doing well. Yeah, well, it's only, I guess Tesla only sold off $6, but I mean that's pretty decent. ARK tapped a high here and dropped. So like sell. Square selling, of course. You know, as long as it was not as bad as yesterday. that was a rough go. But like 230, like they just sell Square every time at 230. Yesterday, today, Friday. We'll see. We'll see if it can fight back here. DraftKings is fighting back right now. So DraftKings is trying to fight back here. So see if I can get out of that position. Obviously, when we have gaps up like this, we know that there's going to be sellers coming out the gate. Because, I mean, what do you want to do? You want to take profits, right? So, I mean, that's what I was trying to do. So just gotta be disciplined. Just gotta be careful. Let's see what else is moving here. Is Roku still? Yeah, Roku dropped big. Hit 448 and dropped 11 points. So luck, I got out when it popped with Roku. Yeah, I mean this thing is selling pretty hard. Workhorse is going red right now. Some stuff selling. They're selling these pops. ARK sold off a little bit here. I mean, it's still up $2. Let's see what CRM's doing on that pop. Well, CRM's actually holding. I mean, it's up $4 or $5. Yeah, XPEV. Is that holding it? Oh, it's actually holding. 6%. Nice. Yeah, they try to flush this at open here a little bit, but there's buyers. Looks like there's buyers. Square is barely hanging on to green. Well, guess we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Square is getting. I mean, looking at this is the 1 minute chart. I mean, in 1 minute flush from 230 down to 228. Not ideal. All right. Now, DraftKings, I think I'm going to sell this pop here just to collect a little profits now that we came back up to opening levels. Try again. Try to get out of DraftKings. All right. So, not huge on DraftKings. Made 110. Made about, what did it cost me? What did DraftKings cost me? DraftKings cost me So I made essentially 20% on DraftKings for overnight hold. Not bad. Just taking in. I just wanted a quick swing position. I don't know what DraftKings is going to do here at 54, 55. I mean, it tried. I mean, it could blow through it, but it tried the other day, failed, might fail again. I just don't like DraftKings like right here. Penn. Let's see, is Penn holding? Yeah, Penn's holding. So took some profits on DraftKings. LOGI. Let's see. Logitech. I don't trade Logitech that much because they don't have a lot of liquidity, you know, in some of these. So, I mean, I think the chart, if it holds here, but it looks a little bit on the weak side, it needs to hold. Needs to hold 100 right here. I mean, it dipped below yesterday, gapped up today. I mean, that was if you bought the dip yesterday, that'd be good. But I mean, I think it's kind of about like getting lucky on that. Like it could have definitely came down to 90, 95. I mean, that was a drop after earnings. So I don't really like it after earnings because then there's not really much catalyst for it to move to the upside, you know. Let's see here. AMD's actually moving pretty well now. I mean, had a crazy dip, but got bought. So I'm looking for like 94, 95 on AMD. That's what I'm looking for right now. But other than that, kind of just chilling, guys, just chilling. So, you know, you guys, you know, stay safe today with all that's going down, the inauguration. Who knows what's going to happen? Just line up your shot. Don't get too crazy. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.